Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm super excited about this call. We're talking tonight about a company called Live, and I'm just over the top, absolutely enthusiastic about this company. They offer things like life experiences, and there's local deals, and they have, oh, just special things to offer people to help them convert their bucket list into their live list. I've never seen another platform like this that offers so many things, and I am over the top excited. I've started to book events and trips and things with them. And I'm thrilled tonight that Erika Pearson is on the line with me. And she's just, oh, the most amazing person. And I want to turn this over to her. She is involved with Live and extremely knowledgeable about this absolutely life changing platform. Erika, how are you?
Hi, Liz. Fantastic. I love spending time with you. Even if
Oh my gosh, you're my social life. I love this. I'm so thrilled that you could join me tonight to give the audience here a bit of an overview on so many of the exciting features that are offered here. So, but first, everybody, this is Erika Pearson, like I mentioned, and I'm going to turn this over to her. She has an amazing story to share. So, Erika, over to you.
Well, thank you. What I'd like to do is share some slides and some visuals. I'd like to share with you why Live was created, some of the experiences that I've had, and the journey as being part of the of launching this company. We're just thinking about we're beginning the process of officially launching here in Canada, but I've had the privilege, I think is the best word to use, of being part of the Live pre-launch team and designing and tweaking, adding value, and of course testing the product, going on some of these amazing life experiences globally. So I'm going to share some of those experiences and some of the value that I personally have gained from it, and of course why Live was created. So I'm going to walk through a series of slides here with you. So first of all, Live was created to inspire people. I'm an educator. My lifelong commitment is to motivate and inspire others. And so what we're looking to do is to inspire people to turn, as you refer to, Liz, that lifelong bucket list into what we call a live list. And it's also about inspiring people to experience and also to connect with their local community and to create what we call live moments each and every day, to live each and every day with intention. So, like I said, that notion of a bucket list before you kick the bucket, we invite you to turn that into what we call a live list. Now, before I talk about the memberships, I want to just share a few things, again, that as a member I've benefited from. So this here just shows an example of live deals. I'm going to explain some of these privileges and things that you have access as a member. But one of the things that I enjoyed this summer was using the live deals, creating a live moment, spending time with my son on his 12th birthday, saved $17 on an experience here. So at the Vernon water slides, the Atlantis water slides, it was a buy one get one free. So saved $17. Also turned it into a fantastic day with my son. So just one example of using live deals, saving daily, and creating moments. And like I said, what we call live moments. Now, live local experiences, and I'm going to be talking about some of these things, but again, just to kind of give you some visuals and paint a picture about some of the things that I've done, and these are just a few. In creating local experiences, we partnered up with Man Farms, had Goat Yoga, partnered up with Amy, who launched her book, Be Your Own Hero, in Chilliwack. We showed up as a Live community to support her. Our friend Anne Marie Morrison hosted a naked palette paint party in her home. We've had several workshops, and some of these also involved giving back to community as well. So those are just a few things. And as a Live member, I've made it my commitment to the Live community to plan at least one per month. As the Live community grows, we're going to have more and more things for you to use. So again, that idea of creating a live list, these are just a few things that I've done over the last year. My very first live list experience was in Punta Cana with my husband. First tropical vacation that we had been on, knowing each other for 29 years, just the two of us. We went swimming with the dolphins. That's one of the photos you see there. And again, just among many other things. And this isn't about me. I just want to share some real photos and examples of just a few things and highlights that I personally have benefited from. So I want to ask you, before we get into the nuts and bolts about what Live is and the memberships, I want to invite you to think about what's on your Live list. Now, for some people, it's a destination right off the hop. It's like, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. For other people, it's I've always wanted to meet Oprah Winfrey, or I've always wanted to be on Ellen's stage. I've always wanted to give back to community or travel to Africa and, go on a missionary type trip. So it's not just about going to, exotic places or destinations. These are things that you want to do um, before you kick the bucket, as they say. So let's just talk about what we offer our Live members. There's global Live List experiences and local, and I've kind of just shared some personal examples there with you. But what you have is access to a global experience marketplace. So if you have a couple of places and destinations that you've always wanted to go, I'm going to share with you just a few of the global Live List experiences that we have that are scheduled for our 2019 calendar, and you might find something on there. But this is, as a Live community, we give you access to exclusive, curated, member-only life experiences. Now, often people will say, well, Erika, I can book that through my Expedia or with my Air Miles. I can go to Vegas. I can get a good deal on Vegas. But what's different is you're going with a community of people, like-minded individuals. And my example of Las Vegas, just to build upon that, I've been to Vegas a lot of times, but I've never gone in a helicopter over the strip at night. There was Live members that chose the excursion of the NASCAR races. Wayne Newton opened up his home and held a reception for the Live community. Unless you know Wayne Newton or a celebrity, typically when you go to Vegas, you don't have those kinds of elevated experiences. So those are just a couple of examples just to help you understand that there's a lot more than just a trip to Vegas. We take great pride in offering a variety of destinations and interest categories, and also for any budget. And this is what's unique about this as well. It's the community, the Live community, that has that voice in what gets curated and also what gets activated. So if there's something that's not on that list, then you can go to the Live forum and you can request and add it. And if there's enough people that want to do that, we will absolutely 100% curate that. And you're going to help us bring enough people to activate that so that we can go ahead and enjoy that awesome life experience. Now, with every global Live List experience, we have this volunteer program called Live to Give. Now, this is a unique service-oriented experience that combines travel and volunteerism to give back to local communities all around the world. This by far is my favorite part of every global experience that I've been on. So I've had a chance to work, and volunteer, I guess, not work, with the homeless community downtown Skid Row, LA. Served coffee with a man who he himself had lived on Skid Row for 40 years. He'd been clean and off Skid Row for 2 years, but came back to serve coffee to spend time with his family and community and pay it forward and give back. I met some amazing people. This photo that you see here is at our San Diego National Festival just over a month ago, and it was at Father Joe's, which is again downtown San Diego. And this is where homeless families live. So we were playing with the children and we were serving them ice cream and just spending time with them and playing tag. And this little girl here was selling me a banana split with 2 cherries on top. And I asked how much, and she said 60. So I'm not sure if it was 60 cents or $60. But again, it was just such a precious and life-changing experience. And I'm looking forward to taking my children on future experiences so that I can give them this opportunity to give back as well. And so I could talk on and on and on about the Live to Give component. So again, as a community, we believe in leaving places better than how we found them. Now, the global experiences that I talked about here, I'm just going to tease you a little bit with some of the things that we've got. My next global experience is going to be the Live Caribbean in March. And we've got lots within North America, but also outside of North America. Most of these are scheduled for 2019. It was just last week that our last Live List experience was in Iceland. I wasn't able to go, but oh my goodness, I've just been living through my Live family and Live community and looking at some amazing experiences. So the Live Panama, the last one we see there is an island takeover. We are actually going to reserve and book an island and take over an island as the Live community. That's not till March of 2020, so I've got time to save up for that. So, like I said, big picture, we want to help people, work towards checking things off, those big ticket items and those bucket list items. But sometimes those bucket list items are locally, doing things within your own community. So the Live List Local, what's different is that all of these experiences are hosted by Live members for Live members. So it's up to you and I, right, to host and to curate and invite into and support existing events or experiences or creating new. And really, you just want to reach out and add value to what's going on in your community, show up, and have a good time. So the idea here is that these will be simple, accessible, affordable experiences near you. And I love that it's about connecting like-minded people in your area. I also love that it's about bringing people together. So it's strengthening existing relationships, and it's creating new friendships and relationships. And many people, even though we are most connected than ever before, at the same time, we are most disconnected on that face-to-face and interaction level. So some people are really looking for that social connection, and this is a great way for you to connect with like-minded people. So now if I can jump into, and I hope I've painted some sort of a picture about why Live was created and giving you a little bit of some of the things that I've done with the company already. And now what I'd like to do is talk about the 3 different levels of memberships. Now I'm going to speak to a variety of different people here, and what we've tried to create is a membership that appeals to all different, people, right, where they're at, what their goals are. So I'm going to start off right now with saying that we've got 3. We've got 3 options to choose from, and that is the Access membership, the Premier membership, and the VIP. Now the Access membership is $11 a month. $11 a month plus a one-time activation fee of $39. Now, again, one time. What's unique about that is we're actually going to give you that money back in hotel credits, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But as an Access Live member, what do you have access to? So the global experiences and the local experiences, and we also help you save daily. Now, if you've heard of the entertainment book, we are partnered up with the entertainment book. So you can print off tickets and coupons, or you can use your online Live Deals app and use your phone as you go out into your community. So whether that's dining, shopping, services, online purchases, things to do. My example that I shared was the water slides, buy one, get one free. I saved $17 just on that one use on, something to do with my son. So on average, and this is a US statistic here, is on average, since we introduced this to our Live members, $9 per use. So if you use this once a month and saved on average $9 US, which is of course more than $11 Canadian, that right there, you're getting the value out of your membership. All right. Now with the Access, you can enjoy up to 5 Live deals. Now, the other thing that gets really exciting, and of course, this appeals to those, even if you only book 1 hotel per year. Now, whether that's planned or unplanned, business or personal, we're going to give you access to discounted hotels, over 400,000 hotels globally, and you will have a $40 credit, there it is, upon activation. So again, it's $11 every month. If you choose to renew as an Access member, it's $11 every month. The activation fee of $39, we're going to turn around and give you 40 hotel credits. Now, I want to point out that that's 40 US dollars, 40 hotel credits. So not only do you have access to discounted hotels, but you can also apply hotel credits, which is $40 here, and any coins, live coins as well. And I'm going to talk about our rewards program in just a few minutes, but that's what you have access to for $11. So if you use your live deals once, if you book 2 or 3 hotels per year, easily you're going to get that money back. And that's what we tried to create, is a membership where people get value out of they're going to get their money back and then some. That's what we're trying to create here. So if you love to save daily and you want to be part of the local experiences, and you don't really book hotels often, this is probably the membership for you. Now, the next level of membership is called Premier. It's $64 a month. You have access to everything we've just described, but you have unlimited access to the live deals. So whether you used it twice or 20 times in a month, and I often use it to help other families. It's like, okay, well, we don't usually go to Quiznos here, right? I'll share my coupons with friends and family, right? It supports our local businesses. It saves them money, right? This is a membership that provides access to savings, and I love to share. The other thing that is in addition to the access is not only do you have access to discounted hotels, but you have access to discounted vacation rentals, flights, cruises, activities, car rentals, and all of these come with 110% best price promise. So if you're someone that has in the past utilized the online discount for whether it's for flights or accommodations, hotels, we're partnered up with those same businesses. So because we sell memberships to access savings, we're not a travel company, we can match or beat their prices. And that's why we offer that 110% best price promise. Because even though they don't take much of a cut, they do, because that's their business, right? Providing discounted hotels and flights. So with the Live membership, like I said, unlimited Live deals, access to all of those discounted travel through your travel portal. And upon activation, get this. We're going to ask for $65 one-time activation fee, but we're going to turn around and give you 100 hotel credits that can be used towards the hotels. And of course, you need to book the hotels through your travel portal. You can't book through somewhere else and apply your hotel credits. You need to use your travel portal to do that. And every single month that you choose to renew as a Premier member, it's $64. We're going to give you 50 hotel credits. And again, 50 hotel credits is $50 US in savings. So we're pretty much just right in that exchange. I like to say it's like we're helping you set up or create a life experience savings account. So it's taking money and putting it into a life experience savings account, right? Putting money away. Like I said, whether it's planned and you know that you've got 6 months to save up for that girl's trip to Belize, or whether it's just kind of having this funds available if something does pop up unexpectedly and you do need to make that flight. And again, I personally have used that to go back to Manitoba to see my 95-year-old grandmother. So I've used my Live travel for both flights, car rentals, and hotels, and have had over $1,400 in savings over the last year. So it's been pretty significant. Now, the other privileges that you get with or as a Premier member is the photo book. This is one of my favorite things. I'm still kind of surprised how excited I was when this arrived at the door. I don't have it close by here. But what it is, right, one of our goals as a Live community is to inspire people to create what we call Live moments. When you share those Live moments on your Instagram account, which needs to be public, every picture you post and hashtag Live moments, you're designing and creating your very own Live moments book. Now, if you've done Shutterfly and you've done this before, it can be, $30, $40, $50. So again, really great value there. Now, the third and final option, the VIP member. So just like most things, as you increase in the value, will increase the rewards. So $129 a month and a one-time activation fee of $129 as well. Again, unlimited access to Live deals. You've got 110% best price promise on hotels, flights, cruises, and more. The activation fee of $129, we're going to turn around and we're going to put 200 hotel credits into your life experience savings account. And every single month that you choose to renew as a loyal customer, as a VIP member, we're going to give you 100 hotel credits. And again, when you do the math, 100 hotel credits in US dollars, it wipes out. It's like redirecting that money. So if you are someone that does book hotels, like whether it's personal or business, several times, 10 or more nights a year, you definitely will see the value because you're turning that money and actually turning it into more money. And I'm going to talk about the rewards program. So the other thing that we get to add on this, that next layer, is we give you another photo book for every single global Live List experience that you attend. So the last one that I went on was San Diego. So I hashtag my moments from San Diego. So Live San Diego. And then all of those photos with some professional photos were put together and sent to me. And so again, it's a way to go back and relive those amazing moments that were created. So let's talk about the rewards program. So I mentioned what you get for each level of membership. We talked about that activation fee and how we turn that into hotel credits. Now let's talk about the rewards programs. And I made kind of reference to this idea of starting up your own life experience savings account. Now you can earn Live coins for attending Live locals. So when I went to Goat Yoga, when I went to the Sun Hang Do Family Fitness Fun Afternoon, I collect coins by attending our local experiences. You also earn coins for referring. So often when you go to these things, you're inviting family, or friends, community members. And that's exactly what Live is all about, connecting community. So if you're going to Goat Yoga, you're going to be like, Liz, you're coming with me, right? So whether she's a Live member or not, she can still attend. So as a Live community, we want to share, we want to introduce Live to people through an experience. So if I brought Liz as my guest, I would earn those coins because she's not a Live member to collect those coins. And then she can meet and see what the Live community has to offer and make that decision as to whether this is something that she sees value in and maybe wants to add, some of her own ideas and connect us with other community members to run other events in the community and surrounding areas. And then the loyalty. So as a Premier and a VIP member, when you do renew your membership, you automatically get coins. Now you can you can spend those coins, and that's our digital currency. And a Live coin in Canadian terms is approximately $6.25. So a Live coin, because we're talking hotel credits in US, a Live coin is $5 US. So we're gonna give you Live coins and hotel credits, and you can use your Live coins either for Live List global experiences. And now we've just added the ability to also use your Live coins to travel hotels. Now, one good friend of ours just last week used a combination of her Live coins and her hotel credits, stayed downtown Vancouver at the Fairmont Hotel. When she went to check out, it was $0. $0. So she was so excited, right, to be able to use those coins and rewards that she had earned through, attending Live locals, referring other customers, and so on. So essentially, it was almost free. So that's what that's all about. Now, again, we believe in rewarding our loyal customers, and we definitely appreciate when people do refer other people. So this is another reward opportunity, if you want to think of it that way, and that is when you do refer at least three people, you could earn your membership for free. Now, when I started to wrap my head around this, I'm like, wow. So if I plan a trip to the Canadian Rockies next July, and I talk three of my besties into coming with me, they're going to start saving. So with or without a Live membership, they're going to start saving. It's like, okay, we've got this much time, this is how much money, and we're going to start saving. So if they decided to come in as a Live member because they wanted to collect their coins and put that money away and actually turn it into more money, then my membership would be free. So I wouldn't even pay the $129. but I'm still going to get 100 hotel credits plus 24 live coins, which is equivalent to another $75. I'll talk about that in a second as well. So the only thing better than an elevated access and extraordinary experience would be in getting that for free. Now, again, if you're not interested in the global live list experiences, you can use those for your own excursions and use them towards booking your hotels. So here's my photo here, and just a visual to show you if you got really excited about something and you're like, you know what, Iceland next November, I've always wanted to go to Iceland. You've got a year to plan and save. So if you just decided to do nothing else but just be a live member as a VIP, you're going to have at the end of that year $2,450 that's going to be able to be used towards that global live list experience. So if you take the one-time activation fee, right, and then 12 consecutive months after that, you'd have 168 live coins. You'd also have $1,400 in hotel credits to use. Now, these are just a couple of examples of some of the ones that we have on our global marketplace for next year. The Live Caribbean is 62. And some of those you'll notice are higher numbers. Usually if they're a higher number, the accommodations are included. And if they're not, that's okay, because you can now use your live coins and or hotel credits to be able to pay for your accommodations if they're not already built into that live list experience. Now, this is a great slide. It's very, very, very busy. I'm just going to just ask you or invite you to maybe take a screenshot of it. But what I want to really focus on is just the very bottom of it. And that's more talking about the rewards program and the live coins, because I've talked about the live coins, but I haven't clearly defined how many you get per month. So let's just review these three options. So $11 a month for the access, that one-time activation fee of $39. We're going to give you hotel credits of 40. You've got up to 5 live deals each and every month, and you've got access to discounted hotels. Now, if you chose to be a premier customer, it's $64 a month. That one-time activation fee of $65, we're going to turn around and give you 100 hotel credits. You have access to all of the travel discounts, unlimited access of live deals, the Live Moments photo book, and at the end of the year, as a premier customer, if you wanted to think long-term, what would that add up to over the course of a year? It would be 56 coins. And again, if you times it by 5, that's going to give you the equivalent in US dollars that you can apply towards hotels or those global live list experiences, and 700 hotel credits. Now, the coins, as you can see here in the orange, so upon activation, you get 8 live coins. And upon renewal, each and every month, you get 4 live coins. And that third and final one, which has great value if you've got a bucket list and you do lots of traveling and you book lots of hotels or you book lots of flights, this has great value because you're going to pay $129 Canadian. These are all Canadian prices that I'm sharing with you, but you're going to earn $175 worth of rewards and credits, hotel credits and live deals. So you're actually turning $129 into 150 US when it comes to how many coins and hotel credits. So you actually are investing and making money, so to speak. So like I said, if you don't book hotels and don't have plans to travel in the near future, and some of us are so swamped and so behind and struggling so much that we can't even think about it. We'd like to, we'd love to, but some of us just can't even think about how and when that would even happen. So again, that's part of our long-term goal is helping families save daily, because if we can help you save daily, right, then maybe we can help you save up to have that family vacation or whatever it is that's on your live list that you want to do. Maybe it's going back to school. Maybe it's, starting a business. There's so many things that people want to do and they're just so restricted with time or money. And that's what we want to do. We want to just help inspire people to turn that bucket list into a live list and to be intentional and set those goals and not wait until it's too late. So there's that slide. Again, very, very, very busy. This one's a little easier on the eyes. There's your 1164, 129. And this is just, our invitation to you. If this makes sense for you, what makes sense for you and your family? How do you want to live? So I'm just going to stop it there. Now, Liz and I do want to share another opportunity to have a conversation down the road. Both Liz and I are very passionate when it comes to Live, sharing Live, and being part of the launch team here, and being the Liveless creators at a local level, and the opportunity to plan at a global level as well. And the exciting part of being part of connecting businesses and making those partnerships and growing the Live community. So if you want to be a part of that, we want to talk to the business owners or people with an entrepreneurial bone in their body, or people just looking to earn a little extra income on those referrals that they're doing. So I like to say to people, the only difference between a consumer, like a customer, and a promoter when it comes to Live is getting paid on those referrals or not. As a Live member and promoter, because it's a business trip, there's the tax deductions and so on. But so we want to talk about in depth that conversation later down for those of you that would like to engage. So I'm going to hand it back to you, Liz, just to end off our webinar tonight.
Thank you so much. That was great, Erika. I love that. And I even learned lots of things on there I didn't know. So I want to thank everybody for attending our webinar tonight. We would love to chat further with you. I'll put our contact information in the comments for you. And if you'd like to further discussions, please feel free to reach out to either one of us. And once again, I'll put the contact information in the comments for you. Erika, thank you so much. I am so over the top excited about Live. I personally have booked trips. Oh my gosh, I find this platform just so emotionally, oh my gosh, great and there's so much to it and so much for people to learn about it. And really this is for us to turn our bucket list into the Live list. So thank you to everybody for attending. I appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks, Erika.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.